Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel named Learning to Learn. So today we'll be discussing about the process of teaching. In 2020, there were various questions asked from the topic called process of teaching. हिंदी में इसे शिक्षण की प्रक्रिया भी कहते हैं, but I'll make the entire video in Hindi and upload it separately. So this explanation or this video would be completely in English. Now, and question related to process of teaching was asked in the year 2020, and then it became a hot topic, and we are trying to understand that. We have three basic levels. We cannot say levels, we can say steps, right? So we have planning phase of teaching, we have execution phase of teaching, and we have reflection phase of teaching. Right now, please understand, in the last video we have done understanding level, memory level, understanding level, and then reflective level. Try to understand that was reflective level of teaching. This is reflection phase, that is the process of teaching. So both are completely different. Do not mix reflective level and reflective step or reflective phase. These both are different topics. Now, I'll just rub this off, and we can start with today's topic, that is called process of teaching. So let me start with the first step, that is the planning phase. Planning phase, I could give you a simple example to understand all three at a time. The first thing is, I have started making this video, right? So when I started making this video to teach you guys, okay, I might have planned something, I might have made a PDF, I have made this particular chart so that it helps you to understand, right? Whereas right now I'm giving the lecture. This is my execution phase where I'm actually recording it and might be uploading it soon. The entire thing is my execution phase. When you're listening, suppose if it was an offline class, it would be more beneficial, because before entering into the classroom, I would have prepared my entire slides or my notes, and I would have gone through all the question and answers. And during my lecture, that would be the execution phase, whatever I'm going to communicate to you or whatever I am communicating to you during the class, okay? Whereas when we talk about the reflective phase, it refers to after completion of the lecture. Suppose I have completed the lecture, then there might be many people who have doubts, there might be many students who do not understand the concept, there might be many students who might have feedback for the same. So all this comes under reflective phase. Now, let us try to understand each and every phase in a detailed manner. So, the first phase is planning phase of teaching. So, this is also known as pre-teaching. Make sure you remember that. This is also known as pre-teaching or pre-active phase. So, there was a question asked from these different names. So, that is what is pre-active stage. Pre-active stage is the planning phase of teaching, where the teacher planning includes identifying the objectives to be achieved in terms of student learning, the strategies and methods to be adopted, and use of teaching aids and so on. So it is actually before taking the lecture or before entering into the class, that what a teacher would be doing, or what a teacher is, you can say, what is the objective of the teacher in the class, so that she can prepare everything in advance. So when we prepare for the class, when we prepare for the lecture, that would be known as planning phase, pre-teaching phase, or also known as pre-active phase. Okay, moving forward towards the execution phase. So let me rub this. Execution phase of teaching. It includes execution of planned, where it's actually planned. It's not planned, it's planned. So just rub it out. Where learning experience are provided to students through stable modes such as classroom, laboratory, and library. It can be through the lecture also. So whatever various methods are used in the classroom to do the entire teaching process, it's known as the execution phase, where the teacher who has planned everything, planned the lesson, planned the PDF, the content, the course curriculum, everything is now executing the same in the classroom. Okay, so that is execution phase. These are concerned with presentation and delivery of contents in the lecture or in the class. So whatever I have bought right now is I'm presenting the same. So this is actually the execution phase of my teaching, where I'm trying to execute, where I'm trying to present, where I'm trying to deliver the content which I have bought and prepared. The last is, it is also known as interactive phase. So this becomes very important for you and is very easy to understand as well. After the execution phase, we will jump towards the reflective phase, or you can say the feedback phase. Okay, so this would be the reflective phase. Just give me 1 second. So the reflective phase of teaching is also known as post-active stage. So you might have understood the three different names, that is planning stage, executive stage, and reflective stage. It is also known as pre-planning. Okay, so sorry, pre-active teaching method, interactive teaching method, and post-active teaching method. Okay, so this is also known as post-active teaching method. It is analyzing the results to determine the results of students and learning, especially in understanding the specific problem areas. So if the student has understood your lecture, he might ask for various problems, he might ask doubts, he might ask various questions which were arise during the lecture. So that is, you can say, the reflection phase, where the student is trying to rectify, a student is trying to clear that all the contents which he has done so far, or which he has understood, is in the right manner or not. So this concludes the process of teaching. We have three phases in the process of teaching, that is planning stage, delivery stage, or you can say execution stage, and reflection stage. These are also known as pre-active stage, interactive stage, and post-active stage. And all these stages are in a particular step-by-step manner. It is in a particular process. So you have to follow the process. You cannot shuffle the process. So it is like the planning stage, the execution stage, and the delivery stage. So I hope you have understood this. If there are any problems, please do let me know. I would love to hear your problems so that I could solve them. And if you like this video, just subscribe to the channel so that you can get more videos like this. In the next part, we would be doing various methods of teaching. And that's it for today. Take good care of yourselves. Study hard. Bye everyone.